Hey everyone, welcome to another video of Nameless Things. So as 2025 comes to an end and we are completing a quarter of this century, I was looking back over the year and I realized that I've been through a lot of new experiences and I also collected a lot of amazing comics. So when I decided to take a stock and see how much of what I got, I realized that I've collected exactly 100 comics over this year. So looking at that, I thought I'll make a top 10 comics that I collected over 2025. Now guys, obviously I have collected a lot of different types of comics. Some are modern comics, some are old comics, and it was very difficult to narrow down on these 10 because while I was shortlisting, I realized that there are a lot more than 10 that I liked. So I decided to make an honorable mentions list which has another 10 comics, and then there is the top 10 which are my absolute favorite this year. Just putting out a little disclaimer here that these are just my personal thoughts on these comics. This does not give the definitive ranking of the quality of these books. It's just about how much fun I had in procuring each of these single comics, guys. So I made a small list here so I don't forget all that I've collected over this year. So let's begin with the honorable mentions. At number 10, we've got Absolute Wonder Woman issue 15, one of the most recent comics that has come out in the market. But this comic also marks the first team up in the Absolute universe between Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute Batman. And guys, I really love this issue a lot. The interaction between them was amazing. It was really friendly. It didn't have the classic trope of where they first fight each other. And I really cannot wait to see when Absolute Superman and Absolute Batman meet each other, and I cannot just wait to see the Absolute trio teaming up together, guys. At number 9, we have ASM issue 9 that came out this year, the J. Scott Campbell variant. Now, guys, those of you who've been following my videos would know that I am a sucker for J. Scott Campbell covers, especially if it's a Mary Jane cover. I mean, the most popular ones like ASM 601, 606, and 607 are very high in demand, and they're a bit out of my budget at the moment. So when I knew that this came out this year, I knew I had to get it. I'm so finally glad that I have this in my PC now. At number 8, we've got Absolute Batman number 13 with the first full appearance of Absolute Catwoman. Now, granted, we saw Selena Kyle much earlier in this series, and we also got her first cameo appearance in Absolute Batman 12. But in this issue, we get her first full cover appearance and her full appearance throughout the comic. And she's awesome. She has, I think, an amazing backstory that we've not really dwelled into so far. And seeing that we're going to get a 6-issue miniseries on her next year, I really cannot wait to read that one, guys. At the 7th spot, I've got the True Believers edition of What If Spider-Man Was Possessed by the Alien Costume. A really dark alternative story of what would have happened, and I did review this comic. You can check this one out on my channel, guys. And I think it really taps into the alternate Venom ending that was there in the Spider-Man 3. Not the Venom ending, but it would really show you the alternate sides of what Sam Raimi conceptualized with Venom and how it would be if Peter had remained trapped in the symbiote. It's very scarish and freaky. Definitely a very dark story that I really love a lot. Number 6, we have another True Believers edition. What if Spider-Man had rescued Gwen Stacy? A very popular storyline because Gwen is one of the most popular love interests of Spider-Man, and there is a lot of war that's always going amongst fans of who's the better love interest. And this what if scenario is something that every fan would have definitely considered at some point in time. So it's a great alternative story, but unfortunately, even in this, towards the end, Peter doesn't get a happy ending, man. At number 5, I've clubbed a bunch of number 1 issues, and they're basically the Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, the Ultimate Wolverine number 1, the Absolute Batman number 1, and the Absolute Superman number 1, because all these issue ones are amazing. They're a brand new retelling of our most favorite and popular characters, and they kicked off this amazing series that we now have. At number 4, I have Old Man Logan number 50, which is the final issue in the series and the final battle between Maestro Hulk and Old Man Logan. So it was pretty cool seeing an old Hulk and an old Wolverine fight each other. Especially this Hulk is very brutal, savage, and smart and cunning. And this Old Man Logan had a lot of challenges because obviously he's old, but he still has some of his healing capabilities. It was an awesome fight and issue to read through, guys. Coming into the top 3, at third spot, we have Spider-Man India issue 5 with the cover that was done by Tadam that I got signed by him this year at the Bengaluru Comic Con in Jan. It was really just awesome meeting him. I think it was my first time meeting and getting my comic signed by a Marvel artist that year. And I like this new Spider-Man India comic design because Spider-Man India is one of my most favorite characters. And even though I like his original costume, this was a brand new redesigning. It was pretty cool, and it's just a personal favorite of mine now. At the number 2 spot, we've got Silver Surfer issue 51 signed by Ron Mars. Again, that I got it done this year in the Bengaluru Comic Con, and it was so awesome to meet him, the guy who wrote the Marvel vs. DC stories back then. Staying with the side issues, at number 1, we've got this year's Absolute Batman 15 signed by Jock. I mean, this issue is awesome for all reasons. I mean, the story is amazing. We get the first full look at who Joker really is. It was a very awesome design of Joker, meeting Jock, getting it signed and remarked by him. So this definitely had to make it on this list. Now I've got the honorable mentions out of the way. It's time to move to the top 10 comic books that I collected this year, guys. Coming in at number 10, I've got Superman issue 75 from 1992. This was the second printing that I got. Definitely a landmark issue, not just in its numbering but also in the storyline of what happens to Superman, the death of Superman. And I can only imagine in 1992 and 1993 how horrible it must have been for DC fans when they saw the two biggest heroes being defeated so brutally in a matter of 1 to 2 years, guys. Coming in at number 9, I've got Ghost Rider number 1 from 1990, a brand new retelling of the Ghost Rider with a new character called Danny Ketch. He's got the awesome chains, he's got the bike. It's an amazing storyline that I read, and he's definitely one of my most favorite Ghost Riders, even though I love Johnny Blaze a lot. At number 8, I've got 2 issues in this place. I've got the Spider-Man issue 1, the gold and silver variant that I collected this year, and also Spider-Man issue 13. Classic Todd McFarlane covers. They are such beauties, and without any denying, they are keys to just having a collection. They are just beautiful. Number 7, I've got Venom Lethal Protector issue 1, the first solo series of Venom. Such an iconic cover of Venom, and it's just so cool to have him in this shiny red foil. Also did complete the entire run, and I got the all 6 issues of this first mini series, and I've uploaded the review. You can check that one, guys. Coming in at 6th position, I've again got 2 comics clubbed in this position. That is ASM issue 362 and 363, which completes the first arc after the introduction of Carnage in the Spider-Man storyline. I'm only missing issue 361, which is the first appearance of Carnage. A big shout out to Classic Comics India for helping me get this issue, because this issue just screams the cartoon channel that we used to see back in the day with Spider-Man animated series, and it's action packed. Venom and Spider-Man both had to team up, and we got Venom after 1 year finally back in the Spider-Man title run. It was just an amazing series, guys. Coming in at number 5, I've got the Invincible Iron Man issue 150, a Hallmark issue, and the battle between Doctor Doom. And the timing couldn't have been more perfect for me to get my hands on this issue. With Avengers Doomsday coming out next year, the hype is going to be insane. And as we saw in this issue, that they travel back in time to the land of Camelot in Arthur's kingdom, and with the whole medieval setting that we saw with the concept art for Doctor Doom, I mean, we really could get that. I mean, with Secret Wars, it's all multiversal and variant, so we could get a variant Iron Man fighting against Doctor Doom. So who knows? At number 4, I've got Web of Spider-Man issue 32. I mean, this cover speaks for itself. It's just goated, and from one of the best storylines that Spider-Man has ever had, from Kraven's Last Hunt. Coming into the top 3, we have ASM Annual Issue 21, the newsstand edition, the wedding of Spider-Man and Mary Jane. I love Spider-Man and Mary Jane. For me, those two are always going to be the ideal couple, no matter what anyone says. So I really love the fact that I got my hands on this issue when they both get married, especially the newsstand cover, because I wanted the one with where Spider-Man was standing next to Mary Jane, and I really want to get the direct edition as well, which I will look for and probably get my hands on someday. At number 2, we have got ASM issue 95 when Spider-Man goes to London. This is such an ideal timing for me to get this issue, because I got this issue just before I came here to London. And once again, a huge shout out to Classic Comics India for helping me get my hands on this issue. This was the issue where I got into the top 100 ASMs that was printed, and it's part of my ongoing series of the Road to AF15. I've got one video out on this series. You can check that out on my channel, guys. At number 1, sticking to the Road to AF series, I've got ASM issue 54. This cover is just so awesome, with Spider-Man holding an unconscious Aunt May and Doc Ock walking away after demolishing his house. It is just screams my childhood nostalgia, as I used to watch and read all these comics. And this is an amazing comic that was written by Stan Lee, with artwork done by John Romita Sr. And as part of my Road to AF15 series, I began with this because I just got this one recently, and I just had to get this cover of all, because like I said, this cover itself is just too nostalgic and amazing for me and very close to my heart. So that was the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts about this video in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and share this with your friends. You can subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more such videos. Let me know in the comments which comics you collected this year, which was your most favorite, and wishing you all a happy new year for 2026, and I will catch you guys next time.